Welcome to Redhound Football. This is Redhound Football, brought to you by Redhound Productions. We're at Campbell Field tonight for the Redhounds and the South Laurel Cardinals. I'm Randy McCard. Son Josh over here alongside me to help us do this game tonight, and we've got Hannah Hart on the cameras tonight. We've got the captains going to midfield for the coin toss.
It's number 7, Matt Jewell. Number 56, Cody Harp. Number 1, Josh Jewell for the Cardinals. Number 43. I don't see a 43. Number 75 is Seth Stewart. Number 9 is Christian Day. And number 23. They got a lot of players. Devin Pennington.
Hannah, before this is off, I want you to try and get when they come back across there. You may be able to get it now, I don't know, so that we can remember what the South Laurel kids are dressed up as superheroes or something over there. Did you notice them, Josh?
Yeah, I saw Superman and the Hulk, and they're all
the South Laurel, well, the Corbin kids, they do a lot.
The Redhounds are getting ready to come out over here, Hannah, and it looks like they've got a big, nice flag out there tonight. I've not seen that one before, and somebody's in the Redhound suit. And
that's a big white flag, isn't it?
We're ready to shuffle the cards.
Well, Josh, I don't think the Redhounds have lost to South Laurel in 5 or 6 years. I think it was 2006 last time that the Redhounds lost to South Laurel. Does that sound familiar to you? And
well, that wasn't my senior year, but
that was the year after your senior year, and they were on a streak because they beat you guys the year before. But both teams come in 1-3 tonight, and but still vastly different, I think. The Redhounds have lost to top-notch quality opponents, and by a touchdown each game.
Yeah, the Cardinals have beat Linkamp 40-21, lost to North. Well, this is wrong. It's got them beaten. There it is. Yeah, they beat Linkamp 54-6. And then they've got 3 losses to go along with that. From not impressive people, they lost to Clay 38-20. Russell County beat them 62-13.
Good looking flag.
Yeah, I like that. Good South Laurel crowd over here tonight. Redhound's still filing in over there, but you know, I think South thinks they have a real big chance to win this one, and all they're looking at is they're 1-3, we're 1-3, let's play. I'm going to tell you what, we've played 6A Powers all year long, and we've played tough. You know, we lost to Tates Creek up there by a touchdown. Lost to number 2, Danville, by a touchdown, and we lost to Lexington Christian Heartbreaker here by a touchdown. But last week the Redhounds stepped up. That defense looked amazing, and the offense looked really good at times too. I think that the Redhounds should come away with a victory tonight.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't know if it was you or maybe it was your mom. I was talking to somebody though. I said, made that comment that I think that South Laurel will bring a big crowd tonight because this is a big rivalry game, and when they think they've got a chance to win, they'll fill the stands.
Yeah,
and that's what they've done tonight. And I love this atmosphere.
Yeah, you like a big crowd.
Jason made the comment the Corbin side looked a little weak, and there are a lot of holes over there, but I imagine those will fill up.
Take deep for the Redhounds, number 41, Josh Kopic, and number 7, Matt Jewell. As the Cardinals tee it up here, the Redhounds receive to start the game. Keys to the game, Redhounds need to strike fast and strike often. We have got to get in the end zone tonight. We have been shut down way too many times this year on our opponent's side of the 50. You've got to capitalize on field position, and we need to keep field position all night long against this passing attack of the South Laurel Cardinals.
Yeah, and that offense of South Laurel's has sputtered somewhat. You learn a lot talking to parents, and you know, I was talking to them, and there may be some problems there at the quarterback position. That one goes through Jewell's hands.
That was a high one. He probably should have let it go to begin with. The biggest thing, though, when you're playing this passing attack, keep them off the field. We run the ball. We eat up clock. That's the best thing you can do. Have big, long drives, and then make them come out and try to do their game. Because we know South's going to pass it. That's probably all they're going to do. You know, I would be very surprised to see more than 10 runs from the South Laurel offense tonight.
Well, our defense, Redhound defense, is very good against the run. So I wouldn't imagine that they'll have very much success when they do try to run the ball. Taylor Waddle goes under center, looked like a wishbone, and he hands off Matt Jewell. Watch out! 30, 40, 50, 40. He's gone. Touchdown, Red. Oh!
Yeah, it's coming back.
I was wondering down in front of me, they were awfully
that was a block
excited.
In the back. That was a
downfield
needless block. It was right there at the 47-yard line. Joel was 30 yards in front of the ball all alone, and a Corbin lineman come through there, I believe.
Wow.
Blocking the back's going to bring back
80-yard touchdown.
The biggest offensive play of the year for the Redhounds.
Well, Jewell I think, Josh, that Jewell had a big 76-yard run against George Rogers Clark that we didn't see.
That would have been 80 as long as the
But that was...
What a hole he had, though.
Yes.
In just a stupid mistake. There's no... That's stupidity. You don't do that. We had problems all last week with penalties, but when were they? They were always before the ball was snapped. Always, on sides. Men lining up wrong, encroachment on the defense. To come out here, the first play of the game, to make a statement, 80-yard touchdown run, and make a penalty that doesn't even affect anything. He was nowhere near, and that was just somebody a little too amped up to begin this game. Big mistake there.
Yeah, you know that the coaching staff over there, Coach Jewell and his coaches, oh, man, I'm sure they're already sitting at...
Yeah. So the 80-yard run turns into a 21-yard run. First down for the Redhounds nonetheless. 16 ball at the 36-yard line.
And it looked like that snap was bobbled.
And just how you've got to recover, okay? That's deflating. Let me tell you, all the years I played, that is so deflating to see everything go flawless. And then one guy decide he's going to be a big man out there and hit somebody when they're not paying attention and get that penalty. You've got to recover fast here if you're the Redhounds.
Josh Jewell split here to the right. That wishbone look with Taylor Waddle going under center. Turns and hands it off, and this is Matt Jewell again.
And I'd go to him again right now. Run the same play you scored on.
He's up to the 45, and it'll be third and we'll call it 1.
And as far as I've seen so far, we've ran 2 real plays and have had great success. That second play, the ball was bobbled. I don't know if that was going to be a keeper by Waddle or if he was going to hand it off. That was a dead play on a mistake, and away from that, we've got 89 yards rushing and 25 to show for it. Third and short.
Redhounds come to the line again. Same set. Hand off, and Jewell this time is hit.
He's been right at the line.
And I don't think he's going to have it.
He's going to be close. No, he was down.
Oh, I don't know what they're doing. They didn't get the ball. He clearly was.
He was on the ground.
Yeah.
He was down. Redhounds are going to go for it here. It's 4th and less than a yard. Waddle comes back out into the huddle.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
I'm still frustrated over the touchdown.
Well, what do you?
If that was me, that kid, he's gone. He's on the sideline.
I didn't notice who threw the block. I was watching Matt Jewell going down field, and he has the first down yardage out to the 47.
I'd give it to him all night.
47-yard line of the Cardinals. First down, move the chains.
Yeah, if nothing else, that big penalty has brought us back and gave us the ball, and we're eating clock. We're already under 10 minutes, and we've only ran like 5 plays.
Yeah.
But, man, how deflating.
Redhounds coming to the line. Same set again. Josh Jewell here to the near side. Waddle under center. Whoop.
Yeah, I like this wishbone look by the Redhounds.
That should be encroachment.
As long as they're not trying to run a fake or something, it gives you 2 extra blockers. And you already got 2 tight ends in there. You got 7-man front. You got 2 more back there. That's the way we're going to have to win games. Stay on the field and run the ball because we have no passing game. 0 passing game. Last week was the best we had seen in a long time. They got Josh Jewell a lot of touches, but we still don't have that big play threat. Our biggest play is Matt Jewell right now.
Redhounds again, same set. 1st and 5. And again, Southwell. Something you think in his cadence that is sort of drawing him.
It's very simple. You
'Cause they're
move
jumping.
when the ball moves.
2 times, boy.
And if I'm the South Laurel coach, come here, big boy. Come here. And I'm taking him over there. I'm going to make him stare at the ball the rest of the quarter and not move until it moves.
You're giving up valuable yardage here. Redhounds at the 37.
That was a free first down and 10 yards.
1st and 10, Redhounds. Snap, hand off. That's Matt Jewell. Down
And
to 31, maybe.
what are you seeing from this South defense? They have 0 run defense.
Well, I mean, we're moving the ball 5 yards at a carry.
Our only play that has resulted from less than 5 yards, minus the Taylor Waddle keeper, was the 3rd and 1 play. Every other play, we've got more than 5 yards on the carry.
8:26 mark of the first quarter from Campbell Field. Redhounds looking to move to 2 and 3, hopefully here. We're at the midpoint of the season, Josh. Hard to believe.
Yeah.
Snap. Oh!
Yeah, that's a missed blocking assignment. He came through there untouched. And, got a big piece of Matt Jewell.
As good as we were moving the ball, now we're in a 3rd and long.
It's 47. Josh Phelps, sophomore. It's a big sophomore.
Well, 3rd and long. They better hurry here, or they'll give the delay a game, Josh.
Yeah. It wouldn't be the first time we've got one this year. Curious to see if the Redhounds go to the air here. We have not yet on this drive.
This time you have Hunter Grubb.
There it is.
Yep. Well, that's coaching staff, right? I mean.
Well, yeah, they had the quarterback over there too long. You got to have the play picked out and ready to go. Especially first drive. First drives are usually, you know what you're going to do. Script it out.
So 3rd and 11 now, Josh. And what looked like a march to the end zone now may be derailed. Waddle this time rolling and looking and throwing and incomplete. Bounced off Josh Jewell, and Matt Jewell was there. He got a hand on it but couldn't hold it.
Matt Jewell grabs it. It's probably 6.
And now 4th and 11.
Yeah, what am I going to say? What a stupid play by whoever laid that guy out at the middle of the field on the first play of the game. Cost you 7 points.
Yeah.
And now we punt the ball away.
Corey Taylor on to do the punting.
But we're young, and that's what a lot of people have to realize. We're very young across the front line. You got a few veteran guys out there. You looking at Engel and Henson out there. Them are young guys.
Corey Taylor, and he gets it away.
Good punt.
Whoa, boy!
It went out of bounds
at the 1.
2-yard line. It hit the line. The fans are upset, but it hit the line, and it came back inside the end zone. So if you watch number 84 down there for the Redhounds.
Is that Lyford?
I don't have an 84, but he was waiting for it, and it took a wild bounce right off the line.
Well, the Cardinal offense now goes to work, and they are back at the
2-yard line.
1-yard line. So the Redhound defense set up in good position here to.
Here comes the passing attack.
Snap. He's looking. He's throwing, and he's incomplete. Didn't look good at all, did it?
This is a bad pass. I believe he had his man. If he had a little more air under it, he was open. Just didn't have enough on that one. Yeah, the Corbin stands are filling in like we thought they would.
2nd down and 10. .705 mark. Snap. He does complete this one. That'll be good for a first down.
Well, you got to hit him, boys. They just had him by a foot. He never went down. Come in there and pop him.
So the Redhounds give up the first down. Be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals.
Redhound defense looks a little confused. That's a draw.
Good defense.
Nothing there. He's wrestled down at about the 5. They're going to give him forward motion to, he's like about the 10-yard line.
Josh,
nonetheless, it's a loss.
Who we got for the Redhounds? 4-6.
Dalton Anderson.
Dalton Anderson.
Dalton's a sophomore.
You got Kai Jackson and Tanner Powers. They're at the linebacker spots. Snap. He's looking. He's got time. Complete. Missed tackle.
Ball's on the ground.
Does the Redhounds have it?
I believe Kai Jackson got it. Corbin ball. And he was going down and threw that ball right up in the air, and he couldn't have landed any more perfect on the sideline. And Kai Jackson comes up with the recovery.
Well, I couldn't pick up who it was, but whoever was making the tackle picked the boy up and threw him, and he lost the ball. And that was an outstanding defensive play.
Yeah.
So now the Redhounds in good position, Josh, at 5:55 mark of the first quarter.
Yeah, defense comes with a big play there. I mean, the last thing you want to see happen is give that bad miscue on offense. You look great, you don't score, and then let them march
down
98 yards or 90 yards.
That would really be.
That would sting.
Yes.
Redhound's coming out in the wishbone again. Your backs are Kopic, Nance, and Matt Jewell.
That South Laurel defense, boy, is jumpy.
Yeah,
and that's Kopic.
Yeah, South's having problems with the hard count by Taylor Waddle.
There's a flag in there.
Brian Nance, and we spoke a lot about him against
holding Redhounds. Was it holding or face mask? Hold, right? Yeah. It's still big. Big yardage. So the Redhounds continue to look bad, Josh.
Yeah.
Offensively with these penalties. And, you know, we can say we're young across there, but every one of these kids has been playing since they were in 3rd grade.
Yep.
And this is fundamental stuff that they continue to have problems with. That's Kopic going down inside the 20 to the 19. Still second and, what would you say, 14?
Yep. Yeah, this offense is just hard to watch right now.
Snap. Matt Jewell, if he can catch that corner. Can't do it. Good defense.
Good game, though, to bring up 3rd and short.
So, you're still looking at 3rd and about 8, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. I thought he got a little farther. I didn't realize we was already that close to the 10. Yeah, they marked him down at the 14.
Good reverse.
Redhound's offense needs something here. They need to open up a big hole like they did on that first play.
Yeah, that would help.
Waddle, hands off, and Jewell picks his way through there, but short yardage. I think he's at the 10.
Yeah, and besides that, touchdown run that was negated by the penalty. It's been a very dry first quarter for the Redhounds offense. We're sputtering again. You know, after the penalty, we still drove, and then it died.
Well, you know, you're at the 5th game of the season, and it's very disheartening, and it's alarming that you're still having these problems.
Well, we're playing South now. We're not playing Tates Creek. We're not playing George Rogers Clark. We're not playing Danville.
Waddle on the keeper, and that South defense all over it. He's down, though, near the 5, right?
Yeah, I think he's got it. Yeah, he does. He's got the first down.
They've not signaled it, have they?
Well, no, but I was looking at 4th and 3 from the 9. I thought he got to the 5 easy, and they've set it between the 5 and 6.
I think they're going to measure, Josh. Good crowd on hand for this game. They didn't get it. So the Redhounds offense continues to look anemic. And the defense will have to dig in once again.
If they're anemia, if they were an actual human being, the Redhound offense would be dead.
It's looking quite bleak.
Because this has just been such a... I mean, it's like I said, this is a hard offense to watch. You keep hoping and hoping something's going to happen, and it still hasn't. We're in the 5th game of the year, and we had that one drive at Danville that made you feel real good. And
the few times that you do see it, there's usually a flag to negate it. Deathridge gets a little pressure.
Going down. Safety.
Safety. So the Redhound defense rises to the occasion. And
Tanner Powers on the sack for the safety.
2-0. Redhound.
That's my favorite way to score. I'm looking.
2-0 at the 3:25 mark of the first quarter. Redhounds on top.
Well, the defense has done it again. You know, last week we had that big drive against Danville to start the game, went 80 yards, scored 7-0. Then it sort of died. They scored, and it became a defensive battle till Hunter Grubb went about 45 yards on a punt return for a touchdown. And defense has done it again here. We'll take it. I'm glad we put some points on the board after the way this one started.
So the Redhounds get the free kick from the Cardinals.
Yeah, and what's so tough about this, you have to punt it away. You know, you can't tee it up and kick it. You've got to punt it away.
I always remember Corbin. You got to be Corbin and the referees.
Yeah, maybe it's different in high school. They're letting them kick it.
I thought they always had to kick it. Yeah, I always thought they did too.
But they have got it teed up at the 20-yard line.
Yeah.
Decent kick. Redhounds are going to have good field position.
Looking at it, bobbles it, picks it up 20, 25, puts a move on, and down to about the 28, 29-yard line.
39. 38.
38 or 39. And it'd be 1st and 10 Redhounds from there. Hey, Hannah, you can take a shot of them silly kids with that silly string. Look crazy, ain't they?
Yeah.
Ought to be in high school again.
Redhounds come to the line.
1st and 10. Redhounds now at the 39. 3:19, Josh, on the clock.
It's Nance in motion.
Kopic. He's down.
Yeah, he was down. I mean, whatever you want to say. I don't know. I'm tired of fighting with these away fans.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I thought, didn't you think he was down?
He was down. He was down, and he caught the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was reaching forward, and he was clearly down.
Can't blame the South Laurel for trying to get, taking the ball. And,
no.
They might actually pull off.
But watch a game of football before you come to one and know what's going on.
They're encroachment.
3rd time tonight. And
they're more undisciplined than we are.
Yeah. We'll take 3 yards all night. And I'd like to see Joel get a hole like he had earlier again.
Yeah, man.
Cardinal Nation, they chant.
Gotta admire their spunk.
Nation, a half of a county
For 1-3.
in Southeast Kentucky. For achievement of the year, beating the Lincoln Wildcats.
Matt Jewell looking for someplace. He's got 1st down yardage.
Yeah, another good, strong run. He had blockers out in front of him.
Josh, do you think before the night's over we're going to see a scuffle?
I would hope not. They're 1-3 teams.
Well, I didn't ask you if you thought you would hope not. I asked what you think.
I can see it happening, especially the way the Cardinals are going after the ball extremely late when they're on the ground and stuff. I could see it. I mean, if I was going to fight, I would fight in this game probably. You know, I'm sure this is the way they all feel. It's just the Corbin South thing.
Josh Jewell here to the right. Now he's got trips out to the left. And Jewell goes in motion. So, by himself, and that's called play. There he goes. And
you got about 5 yards.
He's down to what, the 43? 44. Man, I think he got a bad spot. It's almost on the 45, isn't it?
Yeah. 1:25 remaining in the first quarter. Redhounds on top, 2-0.
And you know the thing is, if they get their hands on the ball and sustain anything, this is going to be a long game because they're going to pass and pass and pass.
I wish, again, we had a stats man because we drove. Redhounds have probably nearing in on 100 yards of offense already in this game.
And nothing to show for it.
And it's all rushing.
And this is Taylor Waddle up the middle, down to the 35, down to the 30.
He didn't run into his blocker. He scores a touchdown.
He's down inside the 30.
None of them defenders saw him even coming.
First down, Redhounds. That's the weapon that Taylor Waddle is. More so than throwing that football.
Yeah.
He's been struggling throwing, but he can run the ball.
I want to see that more. You know, we saw him do it a few times last week, more so under center, but I like the shotgun, the Wildcat sort of look with your quarterback back there that can run. Let him go.
Yeah. Yeah, because you've got an athlete right there that's capable of getting you some yards.
And you know the quarterback feels most comfortable back there. You're 5 yards off the ball. You can see all of your blockers before you even get up to them to see your lane.
Jewell, left side. Drives down 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Redhounds. 29-yard touchdown run by Matt Jewell.
He got it back.
Good job.
Well, I thought it was only a matter of time. He's running hard. And you know, he's a senior out there. You know it's tough.
Yeah.
You get all the touches that he's got this year, and it just, you know, I talked to him one night after a JV game, and I said, don't you just feel like, you know, you're getting the bad roll of the dice every time? And it's frustrating, but big touchdown right there.
Kai Jackson on. Josh Jewell puts it down, and Kai kicks it through the uprights. And at the 22-second mark of the first quarter, it is Corbin 8 and South Laurel nothing. We'll be back in a moment. All right, we're back to action. 22 seconds left. It's 9-0, Redhounds. And Corey Taylor has it at the 40-yard line teed up. He moves on it and boots it, and out of bounds. So let's see what they do. They're going to make him kick, or they'll take it there. They'll have good field position there. So South goes to work now for the first time out of the shadow of the end zone.
Should be at the 35, shouldn't it?
Yeah, he figured that out.
It's like watching the replacement refs in the NFL.
Yeah.
They give them guys a hard time. I'll tell you what, I watched the Packers and Bears the other night, and they gave them a first down on a, man, it was something stupid. It was like a legal man in motion or something. It was something ridiculous. They gave a first down, and it was like 2nd and 30, and then he changed his mind. But
one back behind him, out of the shotgun, looking, running.
Got time.
Yeah, he's got time, and he finally runs out of time. But
36, Tanner Powers.
He's up to about the 39. Well, Timmy, I believe it was, Josh, that was telling me that they were using lingerie league officials. And I know that the first woman ever refereed a game.
Oh, they may be. And a lot of them are like Division II and Division III. Division III officials and like NAIA, you know, that type of level officials.
2 receivers to each side, and this time pressure.
Who blew that up back there? Ball's on the ground. Still on the ground. Corbin ball. Corbin ball at the 40-yard line.
Number 61 for the Redhounds is who put the hit on him to knock the ball loose, Josh.
Yeah, I believe Matt Jewell's the one that came up with the ball.
Right there he is, number 61.
And that guy that's on the ground is the one who was blocking.
Oh, that was Deathridge, the quarterback, I believe.
Oh, is it Deathridge?
I believe.
Oh, yeah. Well, the guy that was blocking is the one who got hit the hardest, and I believe it was Tanner Powers that blew that play up from the get-go.
Did we get number 61? Did you get a name on it?
It was Grigsby.
Is that Grigsby? I lose track of these linemen sometimes. He's the one that made the hit that knocked the ball loose.
Yeah, Grant Grigsby. What was cracking me up about these officials, though, I was watching that first game, and they kept telling about who these guys were. And the head official in the game I was watching, they kept saying he's from Boise, Idaho. He's a geometry teacher in the 5th grade. And he's the AD at his high school.
Wow.
Or his middle school.
Redhounds at the 40, 1st and 10.
He's got
him.
Open.
He's wide open. Got it. No, he dropped it.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
That was a nice reach by Jewell. I thought he brought it in. When he rolled over, he just lost it.
That's where he lost it.
And that's where you lose it. You're trying to trap that ball before you get to the ground. And I don't think receivers get enough That's
the end of the first quarter. 9-0 Redhounds. We'll take the break. We'll be back. All right, we're back. Second quarter action about to begin now. The Redhounds leading 9-0 here at Campbell Field.
And there's the play clock beginning. So the Redhound defense is looked as good as we made them out to be before game. We've looked really well here in the get-go. Water comes out the shotgun.
Jewell in motion. Flag.
There's a flag. So that's going to be another touchdown or a big play that comes back. Big gain. Illegal shift.
Man, oh man.
Troy Palomalo runs onto the field for the Cardinals.
You know, at this rate, we could already probably have enough clips of these blunders to put a whole
for a season.
Yeah, put a whole tape together, you know, and
things not what to do.
Not to do.
Yeah.
Redhounds continue to shoot themselves in the foot and be their worst enemy.
That was a 20-yard gain.
When you've lost 3 games by 1 touchdown, and you look at the penalties and the touchdowns, the plays that have been called back, Redhounds could have been 4-0.
Yeah. Really could have. But we're not. We're 1-3, and
at the 45, second down play, fires it, and this time he hits Jewell, and he's inside the 30, and he may have first down yardage depending on the spot. He's got first down yardage.
18-yard gains.
Redhounds move the chains.
Yeah, that's a nice pass by Waddle. Good protection. I mean, everything went right on that play. Josh Jewell runs a perfect route 99.9% of the time.
Yeah.
And that's why he gets so many grabs. Not because he's the fastest guy out there, not because he's the tallest guy out there. He runs good routes. And when you run good routes, you shake your coverage, and Waddle hit him right in the numbers.
First down, Redhounds. Ball on the 27, 1st and 10. 11:06 mark, second quarter. Now the Redhounds get in the end zone this time. That's going to put some pressure on the Cardinals. Jewell in motion. This time Waddle keeps it. He drives down inside the 20.
Another good run.
And Josh, in the Times-Tribune this week, you know, Les Dixon talked about teams that it's time to hit the panic button. And, you know, he mentioned with the Redhounds, you know, it's not time to hit the panic button. You've lost 3 games to 3 quality teams, 3 teams that are bigger schools than you and are very successful in their classes, and you've lost by a total of a touchdown in each one of them games. However, he also said it wasn't time for the Cardinals to hit the panic button because they had a chance to beat the Redhounds. And if they could beat the Redhounds, that would salvage and maybe put their season on the right track there. And then, of course, if the Redhounds get beat, time to hit the panic button.
Yeah.
Who's the loser of this?
Well, if the Redhounds lose this one, there's not a lot to look forward to because we have 2 really good teams left on. I mean, I was looking at the rankings this week. Corbin's still 8th in 3A. And I would imagine that's, these voters they have confidence. We've played big schools and good football teams and not got blown out.
Right.
Wayne County's not in the top 10 right now. Bell County's number 3. I think Wayne County's the best team in the district. From everything I've seen, their offense is unstoppable.
Yeah.
And I don't care who you're playing. South Laurel stopped us tonight. Lincoln stopped South Laurel. Lincoln, it doesn't matter who you're playing.
Right.
They're scoring 50 points a ball game.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a fun game to watch here.
Well, that's the game. There's no doubt about it. There's 2 games. The Redhounds, if they want to win the district, they got to beat Bell and they've got to beat Wayne. The good news is we've got them at home.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 really big games at home this year.
Jewel in motion. This time he carries. And he cuts it back. He's down near the 15.
And I wish they would have scheduled.
Down near the 10, Josh. He's got first down yardage.
First down easy. I wish whoever done the schedule would have done that a little different. That is terrible to have to go to Wayne and Bell
each year.
It's
great to have them both at home.
Yeah, but when you go to the next
on the road, it's really awful.
That's
it's really tough.
And that gives us 2 really long road trips every 2 years too. When you're talking about McCreary Central and Casey County.
Right. First down, Redhounds. Taylor Waddle hands it to Jewel this time, and he'll get nothing.
He was on his feet until they flipped him over.
Yeah. Second and...
Well, speaking of Wayne and Bell, tonight Wayne County's at Lincoln County. They're 4-0. They've put up 52 and 54 in their first 2 games. They beat North Laurel 2 weeks ago, 27-7, and they beat a pretty good Madison Southern team at Madison Southern last week, 22-21.
That's a big win, I think.
Bell County's 3-1. Their next game at Wayne 2 weeks from tonight.
They open today?
They are open.
Matt Jewell up the middle, touchdown, Redhounds. From 11 yards out, Matt Jewell hits pay dirt for the second time tonight. And at the 9:17 mark, it's now 15-0 Redhounds. Well, Josh, I don't like to count my chickens before they're hatched. But, in this game, a lot of football left to play. But this, I would expect us to...
Well, we should win handily, and the main reason is they can't stop our running attack.
Right.
And when you're averaging, I'd say we're well over 5 yards a carry, probably more like 8 or 9 yards a carry. You can't win a ball game.
Snap. And no good.
He about got it blocked.
Yeah, he did.
He had a guy right in his eyeball.
That's the first one he's missed in a while, so at the 9:17 mark.
It's 15. They've got 16 up there. It was only 9.
It is 15-0, and we'll take our break, and we'll be back with the kick.
All right, Redhounds line up for the kickoff. 15-0 Hounds after the Matt Jewell touchdown run. 9:17 remaining in the second quarter. Kick's fielded at about the 24-yard line. He's up to the 30, and he's running backwards. He's
not a good choice.
Several yards, and he'll run out at about the 31-yard line where the Cardinals' offense will take over. Well, we're sitting here debating. Jason's up here with us tonight. We're debating Wayne County and Bell County and Whitley County. Of course, Bell went to Whitley last week, and was it at Whitley?
No, Whitley
Yeah.
with Log Mountain.
Whitley
Oh, that's right. It was at Bell County.
21-14 ball game in which, Bell County won. And he's saying, Whitley would come in here and stomp the Redhounds. I think, they might beat the Redhounds, but it's like me and Deb was saying, this defense plays well enough week in and week out to be in the game with anybody.
Yeah.
It's on our offense,
Whoa.
Intercepted!
25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Redhounds. Grigsby on the interception. He threw it right to him.
He did.
21-0 Redhounds.
And they're getting the flag for the celebration. Give us the flag. Who cares? Big play.
Well,
he threw it right to
Grigsby was closing in on him, and he sort of put the brakes on when I think he seen him pump.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. Did you see Deathridge sort of pumped at him, but then he threw it right to him?
Yeah. Well, Grigsby, he lost his footing.
He fell down.
He stood back up, and he threw it right to him. Wow, big play by the Redhounds. And that's what we need to get off the... maybe the defense is going to have to pick the offense completely up.
Yeah, I think this penalty right here, shouldn't that be on the kickoff? Aren't they usually on the kickoff, Jason? Because it would be pointless to have, I mean, especially because it's like a college type rule. It would be pointless in college to move you back 15 yards on a PAT. It's still a chip shop then, you know? So it should be 15-yard penalty assessed on the kickoff. Redhounds up 21-0.
Well, Jackson on to try the extra point again. Let's see what he can do this time. Kai is usually...
I better block this little kid on the outside. He's about blocked the first two.
He missed it again.
He's pulling it just a little to the right.
Wow. Well, that's good even number, though. It's 21-0 Redhounds at the 8:58 mark. And we'll take the break, and we'll be back with the kick.
It was 12-7.
We'd be undefeated.
Redhounds kick. It's a...
Yeah, well...
Is that onside or...
No, that was the penalty.
No, it wasn't the penalty. I mean, they were kicking from back there, but the ball only went like 15 yards at most.
Surely
Taylor might have just got a hold of it weird, where he kicks it sort of short.
I have to disagree with that onside.
Was it a real onside kick? It may have been.
I don't know why you do that from that deep.
No. That's asking an awful lot out of your defense, but...
But
what it is, ball 37.
My opinion is go for the jugular.
First down Cardinals.
They've got great field position at the 37-yard line of the Redhounds, and they've got a new quarterback in, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, it might have been something to do with when Deathridge was hit.
Might have.
You know, he threw that pick, but he got hit pretty hard there on the fumble before that series.
Well, he's sitting on the bench over here, and I see his mother down here talking to the trainer. Second and 10. Ball on the 37 for the Cardinals.
I was trying to look for the new quarterback. I can't find him if he's...
Well, he drops the ball, and Tanner Powers and pack of Redhounds there to bring him down for a big loss. He's going to take a loss back to the 39.
Is that quarterback's number 12?
12.
You see, South Laurel's not had a lot of experience with their backups. Deathridge has thrown everything for the last 2-3 years for them.
Yeah, and I can't find that.
So
backup, but
they're third now and 14.
Yeah, you get 41. Good field position, and you got to take advantage, you know. The Redhound defense needs to take advantage of this third and long. And
well, he evidently is a little shaky. I'd put the pressure on him right here. I'd turn up the heat. He's rolling, he's looking, throwing, and he's completed it. And watch out! This is where they're dangerous, and he's going to take it to the house, Josh.
Yeah.
Touchdown Redhound, Cardinals.
And that was that receiver, man.
Yep.
Because he was covered up, and he caught that ball, and he turned on the burners. He just had a wide open lane to the end zone. So the Cardinals get on the board. Yeah, they have a train whistle down here. Right there, that gentleman in the black T-shirt and red billed hat. Corner of the stands. Just
right down there standing.
Right over the side of the fence.
Yeah.
Look at our cheerleaders.
All right. Well, looks good. 21-6 at the 7:20 mark.
They don't get to do that very much.
No, they don't.
Snap.
And it's good. The kick is. So, 21-7. Redhounds up by 2. We'll take the break, and we'll be back with the kick.
Come on, boys, run it back now.
Cardinals line up for the kickoff. 7:20 mark of the second quarter. Redhounds on top 21-7. Deep kick.
They got a leg. He's on the goal line. 5, 10, 15, 20. Good return.
Still on his feet. Yeah, he got wrapped up. Somebody just got on his foot and he had nowhere to go.
He's still on his feet.
Never went down.
Yep. So good return. First and 10 for the Redhounds. Where's he at, Josh? 27?
I'm blown away by the fact they're doing CARDS, cards, like CATS. Extra letter, it don't sound right. They're barking at us. 27-yard line. Redhounds need to mount a drive right here.
Yeah, we need to get in
sure
there.
They don't have the ball very long yet, if all.
Josh Jewell split here to the near side. They're jumping again. And up the middle, across the 30.
I believe that's Nance. Was that Nance or Powers?
Nance.
Yeah, 26, Brian Nance.
He got
a sophomore.
about 3. 2nd and 7 now for the Redhounds.
Got him listed as a fullback / linebacker. I don't know if he has fullback size,
yeah,
but we saw he had some speed up at Tate's Creek.
There's snap handoff. Again up the middle and out near the 35. This time I think it's Jewell on the carry.
And that's our offense. And that's all we've shown all year. We run the ball, we run the ball, we run the ball, we run the ball, then we throw it, and then we do a lot more running.
Yeah.
But if it's working, do it. And it's like we said, we just don't have that big target receiver to throw the ball to.
Well, the offense has only scored 2 touchdowns. We're up 21-7, but remember we had 1 defensive touchdown. So.
And we had a safety.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's got first down yards or not.
At the 36.
They're going to measure. The way Corbin's run the ball, go for it. Go for it. And if you don't go for it, you know what you do? Corey Taylor.
Yeah.
Let him go for it.
Let's see what the measurement shows. They're going to be, what do you think, Josh? Short, ain't they?
Looks like we got it.
Got it? If they did, it's by the nose.
First down.
First down, Redhounds. Redhounds move the chains. 5:43 mark. Be 1st and 10.
And the clocks are rolling. 5:40 mark. 2nd quarter. Redhounds trying to add on to this 2-touchdown lead. Yeah, we had a 9-point lead and then 15 because we
Matt Jewell off the right tackle. Out crosses the 50. First down, Redhounds again, Josh.
We've missed 2 PATs tonight. Kai's been pretty accurate. I've not called him money. He's not Saxon level yet. Saxon was money. But Kai's done good, I believe, in that role, and I think it's just the pressure. They're bringing real hard pressure from that left side, and nobody's picked him up. And I believe that kid lays out. He blocks the PAT every time. Mm-hmm. But that's forced enough miscue for him to force it to the right.
1st and 10, Redhounds at the 49-yard line of the Cardinals.
It's a very, very tight formation.
Nance tripped up.
Did you see how close the halfback was up under Waddle?
Yeah.
I mean, there was a yard between him, the fullback, and a yard between the fullback and the halfback.
They don't leave much room to move, does it?
It's usually stretched out a little longer.
2nd down play coming up. 2nd down, we'll call it 6. Second and 6 play. Waddle turns hands to Jewell.
Still on his feet.
Still on his feet.
And he cut out from
out
under.
Near the 42, 41.
Nah, he's short of the 40. Yeah, excuse me. Sorry, we're on the wrong side, the other side of the field.
It's going to be almost the 41. 3rd and a long 3.
This is a very dry crowd tonight.
Well, the South Laurel fans in front of us haven't had anything to holler about much. The 1 touchdown.
Their Corbin fans are still
sort of
over
flat,
there gritting their teeth over the 1-3 record.
Yeah,
and most of them's probably not seen the Redhounds play,
but once maybe.
Yeah. Pigskin and I guess LCA. I believe he's probably got the first down.
Yeah, well.
That's a bad spot on the far side. I believe he's closer to the 42.
Wow, yeah, I think that was a bad spot, too. I thought he was much closer than that.
It'll be 4th and about half a yard. .320 remaining in the first half of play. Redhounds looking to stretch their lead. Already 14 over the Cardinals.
Snap. Matt Jewell off right tackle to the 30, 25. One man to beat. He's in there. Touchdown, Redhounds.
39-yard touchdown run on 4th and short.
Matt Jewell, they'll probably give him credit for the 42 on the board, but you're right. And
that's
Redhounds go back up by 3 touchdowns.
Jewell's 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. What a dead crowd over there. They didn't even cheer for that touchdown.
That's a hard crowd to please. Redhounds up by 3 touchdowns here with 3 minutes left in the first half.
Yeah, I don't know what they want from them. You had 4th down and take it 40 yards into the end zone.
Yeah.
Can't even get a hand clap?
Yeah.
Must be Yankee fans.
Snap. It's down. It's up.
That one's in there.
And he got that one, yeah. Kai Jackson on the extra point at the 3:03 mark of the first half. It's 28-7 Redhounds. And we'll be back. That is a tough crowd. What do you think?
That's Nance.
Corral him.
First guy back there got his, no, correction, not Nance. It's number 28 for the Redhounds. They say Carson Brock.
I think so.
His roster must have bigger font than mine.
1st and 10 now for the Cardinals. It's 24-yard line. This South Laurel crowd, I hear a few hollering. It sounds like they're saying, get off your butts and play some football.
I feel like we're watching a soccer game or a
Yeah,
golf or something. I mean,
yeah.
both sides are
very, very quiet.
no enthusiasm.
Snap. He's to drop back, look at the pass, got all kinds of time.
Yeah, he had all the time he could ask for.
And he's eluding tacklers. Taken down by Kai Jackson, but yeah, good run.
Yeah.
He's probably got first down yardage.
And, I mean, kudos, South Laurel offensive line. You can't ask for more time. He stood down there. He was back there at least 6 seconds before he finally tucked it, and he wasn't. I don't think he was going to run. He was moving, looking for a receiver. Somebody must have told him he had a lane.
Deathridge is out, apparently, for the night. He's got his pads off down there.
And there's several things that could be. Do you see ice on him anywhere?
No.
First thing comes to my mind is concussion. Took a big shot.
There's a completed pass. And good coverage by the Redhounds.
Yeah, that one's blown up. Big number 75 for the Cards about to flag. The ref just turned around and sort of growled at him.
It's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hunter Grubb on the stop for the Redhounds. As we close in on the 2-minute mark of the first half, Redhounds lead 28-7. Looking for our 2nd win of the year.
He works out of the shotgun. Snap. Kai Jackson fights his way through there. Puts pressure on, but he hits his man at the 50. Grubb wraps him up.
Kai Jackson was getting held bad.
What was that flag for?
I didn't see a face mask. It better be a hold. No, he did not.
Let's see what they call.
Man, that's a tiny little official out there.
Face mask. You're right. That's what they call. That was not no face mask.
Kai Jackson was tackled back here.
Continues to amaze me what these referees see is standing right on top of plays. And it goes both ways.
Yeah.
Some of them are very incompetent.
You just don't know. I mean, we're not down there, so.
But I think we got a better view. I think they should have a referee in the press box.
They better get some pressure.
Minute 30 left in the half. Clock's rolling. South's taking their time here. You think time's of the essence. Ball at the 29-yard line.
Of course, South will receive the ball in the second half.
And they've got a different quarterback in there, so.
Oh!
Man, Kai Jackson had six.
Jackson. Boy,
we all know he has wheels if he holds on to that one.
Yeah, he'd take that one to the house. Wow.
Nonetheless, good play. He jumped that route.
2nd and 10 now.
And I don't think it was a bad pass. I just think it was good coverage. He wasn't in the line of that route. He just jumped it real good and at the right time. Stops the clock.
One thing about it, I'm watching, I just happen to think, that coach down there, he's probably not real nervous, even though they're 1-3. But the type of offense they run, if they have some success, a 3-touchdown deficit is nothing.
I like to score in a hurry if, they just got to get that gel sort of going.
Snap. There comes Kai Jackson.
Pressure.
He's got him. Big loss.
Well, he made up for his drop pick.
Kai Jackson. And the announcer across the way gave that credit to Dakota Robertson.
I think he gave him partial credit.
That was clearly Kai Jackson.
Kai Jackson's the man that had the sack.
They got a timeout. We'll just stick with them here
Dakota
at the 114 mark.
Who's Dakota Robertson?
28-7.
72. I thought it was 46. Dalton Anderson back there with him. Well, if you're not at this game, I think you might be missing. This might be Matt Jewell's best showing as a Redhound at halfback. 3 touchdowns. He's got over 100 yards. Had some big runs tonight.
Yeah, he looks good back there tonight.
What better time to do it than against the Cardinals?
Like you was talking, you was mentioning earlier, it's not nothing about his talent, but in the previous games, man, it's just like they've just been piles of defenders everywhere he went.
Well, he's a hard-running kid, and I mean, he's not the biggest one out there. He's one of the strongest, though.
Yes, he is.
And he runs hard. It's just what are you going to do when you got 3 or 4 guys wrapping up on you in the backfield?
Yep. Well, let's see what they do now. They're looking at 3rd and 19 with the ball on the Redhound 38.
Cardinals spread the field. 3 receivers this side, 1 to the far side. He's got a back there with them. They're in the pistol.
Snap. He's throwing. He's got a man wide open, and he misses him. That was some good fortune for the Redhounds.
Yep. 11, Dylan Adams.
Dylan Adams
had a chance for a pick as well. He was beat.
He was bad out of position.
Yeah, he was beat, but after the tip, he almost had a pick. So, 4th and forever. Ball 38.
Well, if he catches that ball, he'd have been a vapor trail across there.
Imagine Cardinals go for it here. 1:09 remaining in the first half. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. They'd like to get some more points on the board here. Cardinals come out in the pistol again.
4th and 19. Snap.
He's got his man. And he's taken down.
So they'll turn it over on downs. Good coverage there by Josh Jewell. And Redhounds take over with 1 minute and 3 seconds left on the clock. Yeah, he's sort of got a wobble in his step there coming off.
Is that number 8 or number 9?
Number 8, I think.
Jeremy Pritchard, senior. Be another big one for the Cardinals after losing Dethridge earlier in this game.
Josh Jewell here to the near side. Waddle. Throwing. Way overthrown.
Why are you throwing there, Waddle?
Yeah, well, I'm glad he overthrew him because if he didn't, I mean, his man was super glued to his hip.
Yes, he was. Yeah, that could have been an interception.
Trips or something, too. We might be able to break that open.
1 minute. Snap, handoff, Matt Jewell. Short yardage.
And the clocks are rolling. Under 50 left in the first half of play here.
Right now, here's a nice flag, a passing game, a hurry-up pass offense. This be good practice for you right here for hurry-up offense.
Timeout, Corbin.
22 seconds on the clock. Let's take the break with them. All right, 22 seconds left now, and we'll be at the halfway point of this game. Redhounds up 28-7, Josh. And what's your assessment of this first half?
It's I probably wouldn't grade it an A. Defenses look great, minus the one big play there by South. Defenses that played out and staying. The offense still, I feel like we haven't capitalized as much. I really feel like there should be more points on the board. He's got Hunter Grubb.
He hits him. Oh, and he dropped it.
He caught it and dropped it. I mean, he pulled it in and dropped it. That's on your receiver there. And
oh, yeah, that's clearly Grubb caught it and dropped it.
That was beautiful.
So
yeah, Waddle put that.
That's
probably the best pass we've seen him throw this year. All in all, you can't complain. You're up 28-7, but I still like to see a little more out of the offense. We've ran the ball, but they have stopped us. And I feel like there should be more points on the board.
Well, right there is a that's what you're looking for.
You know what Jason's saying, what if this wasn't a 28-7 game? You got these plays, you got to make them.
Redhounds take a timeout. I think we're missing somebody on. I didn't count them, but I'm thinking that there's somebody supposed to be out there as I seen a player sprinting down the sideline. So we'll just stay right here with 15 seconds left.
Yeah, but all in all, I mean, it's defense. We've been saying it all year. The offense showed up. Matt Jules had an excellent first half.
Well, the defense has played well, but now I'm going to tell you, before he got hurt, Deathridge wasn't showing me anything.
No, and Deathridge wasn't in there for the touchdown pass. He threw a pick six. Of course, we got 28 on the board. 9 of those have been courtesy of the defense. Interception, return for a touchdown. PAT was good. And then, of course, we had the safety in the first quarter for our first points of the game.
Corey Taylor in punt formation. Snap. And he punts and fielded at the 45. Brought down at the 35.
That's, and you know why that wasn't a good punt? Well, he stayed back there. Corey doesn't do that. That's the first time we've ever seen Corey just take a snap and punt it away clean. That's not how he kicks it. And I believe that's why that one was so short. That's a lot more effective when he's on the run and gets a little speed into the ball.
Well, 5 seconds on the clock now. And hopefully, Josh, with this play, we'll make it to halftime. And he's called a timeout.
Yeah, they're going for the end zone.
South Laurel calls a timeout. Well, again, we'll just stay right here. We're running off electric tonight, aren't we?
Yep.
So we don't have to worry about running out of power. So we'll just stick right here.
Need to stop right here. We're up 3 touchdowns. Do not give this team momentum. Don't let them feel good about themselves going into the locker room, getting this ball back after halftime. Because we could have a big point swing here. You give up a touchdown here. If you just have one little miscue, you get a touchdown. You got a 14-point game at half. Then they get the ball back as fast as they can strike you. You've got to make sure we keep them out of the end zone.
I'm calling for a pick six right here. I'm calling for an interception and run it back. That would be some. That would be some icing on the cake, wouldn't it? If they was to pick it off and run it back. Now, Negative Nelly.
Watch number 8.
Let's see what happens here.
Well, Corbin's play prevent D. They've got 4 guys 20 yards off the ball back protecting that end zone. And we're bringing pressure.
Incomplete.
Well, there's going to be 1 second left.
Wow.
That was actually a break for the Cardinals.
It's a clock keeper from South.
That was a break for the Cards. They dropped that
clock
ball.
Would expire on that.
Drop the ball and stop the clock. I believe if he catches it, he gets a few yards. He's not getting in the end zone, though, and the clock will run out.
So here we go with the last play of the half. Snap, pressure again.
They're running a screen.
Hits his man.
Better have some blockers.
Good defense by the Redhounds. And at the half, it's 28-7 Redhounds over South Laurel. And we'll be back with second half action. All right, 22 seconds left now. And we'll be at the halfway point of this game. Redhounds up 28-7, Josh. And what's your assessment of this first half?
I probably wouldn't grade it an A. Defenses look great, minus the one big play there by South defenses. It played out outstanding. The offense still, I feel like we haven't capitalized as much. I really feel like there should be more points on the board. He's got Hunter Grubb.
He hits him. Oh, and he dropped it.
He caught it and dropped it. I mean, he pulled it in and dropped it. That's on your receiver there. And
oh, yeah, that's clearly Grubb caught it and dropped it.
That was beautiful.
So yeah, Waddle put that. That's
probably
the best pass we've seen him throw this year. All in all, you can't complain. You're up 28-7, but I still would like to see a little more out of the offense. We've ran the ball, but they have stopped us. And I feel like there should be more points on the board.
Well, right there is that's what you're looking for.
You know what Jason's saying, what if this wasn't a 28-7 game? You got these plays, you got to make them.
Redhounds take a timeout. I think we're missing somebody on. I didn't count them, but I'm thinking that there's somebody supposed to be out there as I seen a player sprinting down the sideline. So we'll just stay right here with 15 seconds left.
Yeah, but all in all, I mean, it's defense. We've been saying it all year. The offense showed up. Matt Jules had an excellent first half.
Well, the defense has played well, but now I'm going to tell you, before he got hurt, Deathridge wasn't showing me anything.
No, and Deathridge wasn't in there for the touchdown pass. He threw a pick six. Of course, we got 28 on the board. 9 of those have been courtesy of the defense. Interception, return for a touchdown. PAT was good. And then, of course, we had the safety in the first quarter for our first points of the game.
Corey Taylor in punt formation. Snap. And he punts and fielded at the 45. Brought down at the 35.
That's, and you know why that wasn't a good punt? Well, he stayed back there. Corey doesn't do that. That's the first time we've ever seen Corey just take a snap and punt it away clean. That's not how he kicks it. And I believe that's why that one was so short. That's a lot more effective when he's on the run and gets a little speed into the ball.
Well, 5 seconds on the clock now. And hopefully, Josh, with this play, we'll make it to halftime. And he's called a timeout.
Yeah, they're going for the end zone.
South Laurel calls a timeout. Well, again, we'll just stay right here. We're running off electric tonight, aren't we?
Yep.
So we don't have to worry about running out of power. So we'll just stick right here.
Need to stop right here. We're up 3 touchdowns. You do not give this team momentum. Don't let them feel good about themselves going into the locker room, getting this ball back after halftime. Because we could have a big point swing here. You give up a touchdown here, If you just have one little miscue, you get a touchdown. You get a 14-point game at half. Then they get the ball back as fast as they can strike you. You've got to make sure we keep them out of the end zone. I'm
calling for a pick six right here. I'm calling for an interception and run it back. That would be some. That would be some icing on the cake, wouldn't it? If they was to pick it off and run it back. Now, negative Nelly.
Watch number 8.
Let's see what happens here.
Well, Corbin's playing prevent D. They've got 4 guys 20 yards off the ball back protecting that end zone. And we're bringing pressure.
Incomplete.
Well, there's going to be 1 second left.
Wow.
That was actually a break for the Cardinals.
Is the clock keeper from South?
That was a break for the Cards.
They thought that clock would expire on that.
Drop the ball and stop the clock. I believe if he catches it, he gets a few yards. He's not getting in the end zone, though, and the clock will run out.
So here we go with the last play of the half. Snap, pressure again.
They're running a screen.
Hits his man.
Better have some blockers.
Good defense by the Redhounds. And at the half, it's 28-7 Redhounds over South Laurel. And we'll be back with second half action.
I'm Josh McCard, along with my father Randy. Corbin leads the South Laurel Cardinals 28-7 as we get ready to kick off the second half. Cardinals will receive. Big first half for the Redhounds on both sides of the ball. Had an interception return for a touchdown by Grant Grigsby. Safety was our first points of the game as the Redhounds went up 2-0. And Matt Jewell is added on 3 rushing touchdowns. There's the kick. And it's fielded cleanly at about the 38-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 South Laurel. Corbin flexed their muscles defensively in the first half, not allowing much at all on the ground, and they have not ran the ball much being South Laurel, but the passing game just really not clicked for the Cardinals. Starting quarterback Tyler Deathridge went out with what I would imagine to be concussion-like symptoms. He got hit pretty hard on a play, fumbled, and his next or second play back from that, he threw the pick six, and we've not seen him since then. So we'll have the backup quarterback the rest of the game here for the Cardinals. Big pressure. Gets away and almost picked off by number 46, Dalton Anderson. That's about the 3rd time tonight the Redhounds had a chance at a pick that they didn't get. We saw Kai Jackson have one right in his mitts before halftime, dropped it. Dylan Adams had a good shot at one as well, tipped by a South Laurel receiver. But Grant Grigsby, he took one for the house for the Hounds, and here we sit with a 21-point advantage. 2 1-3 teams, Dad.
Yep.
Looking for, it'd be a big win on either side. It's a big rivalry game. Neither of these schools really care much for each other, but Redhounds are really showing their superiority on the field right now.
Good defense. But here's something, Josh, that we've not talked about. The fact is, these kids know each other. It's a rivalry game, but there's some kids on each side that are good friends of each other and have known each other for a long time.
Oh yeah.
We've got some Cody Deaton for the Redhounds. He's a transfer, been here a few years, come from South, and so that just sort of adds to it a little bit, the intensity.
Yeah, you got a lot of the county boys, that have the opportunity to play for Corbin, and they come down here to play football.
Good pressure. Kai Jackson coming off the edge over there.
Of course, he's already tallied 1 sack tonight.
So, Redhound defense really looking good in this first series.
Yeah, quick 3 and out, get the Redhounds the ball back. That series only took 52 seconds off the clock.
Well, thank the band boosters over there for their good work in the concession stand. Went over there to buy a water, and she brought it back. She said it's not cold. "Do you want a 7-Up?" And I said, "I sure would, because I need something cold." And she let me have it at the water price, which is $1.
Oh, nice over. That was a late player on the field right here, number 4. He just walked off the sideline out there.
Well, Josh, I know some of the parents and some fans, you know, from South Laurel, the ones that I've talked to over the past few years, almost to a person, they would say, you know, in general, that Welch is a good man, great person, but his coaching leaves a lot to be desired.
Well, the years they've had under his belt, you know, in 2 seasons they've amassed, 2, 3 victories?
And we know that they have athletes.
There's the fake reverse. Joel's going to keep it.
Out to the 35. Be first down Redhounds from there. Yeah, you know, almost to a person. And, you know, you like good guys. You pull for good guys. But, you know, at some point, if a good guy's not getting it done, you have to make a change because, you know, it depends. This is the bottom line, I feel. It costs a lot of money to field a football team.
Yeah.
And if you're going to field a football team, you're going to spend the money to field that football team. You want them to at least to be competitive.
Yeah.
Or it's not really worth fooling
with. A lot
with.
goes into it. You're not just looking, you know, you're looking at pads and equipment for all the kids. You're looking for the field upkeep. You're looking for people to come out here and run the chains every night. People to take care of your concessions. A lot of time and money. A lot of volunteer hours.
Yeah, look at the money that's spent in the Corbin program. You know, it costs money to feed kids on road trips. When you're talking as many kids as we've got. How many do we have? 60?
We had 62 at the beginning of the year.
62, and so that costs money. It's the fuel that it costs to bus them to these long road trips, plus the upkeep of the facilities and the fine facilities we have. Waddle hands to Kopic. Off right tackle, and he breaks. He's still on his feet. Man, nice run out across the 45, I think.
He's going to be close to a first down.
So my point was, Josh, that, you know, with South Laurel, at some point, whoever's in charge has to say, we're going to have to make a change. Because if you don't, the longer that this goes on, the farther back it sets the program.
Well,
because the kids down the line that's going to play football look at it and they say, they're losers, I'll play soccer or whatever.
And from a fan's point of view, you know, you like to beat the South, you know, all these local schools, you like to beat them. But, you know, you pay $5, come in here and watch a game. This isn't very entertaining. You're up 3 touchdowns at half, and, I mean, South barely has a pulse out there. And like you said, we know they got athletes. It's just finding the guy who can get them to play. Yeah.
I mean, their fans, they've got the stands pretty well full over here, and they're sticking with them. You know, of course, we know a lot of those are parents, but they're sticking with them here.
That's another big thing. Parents, you did it with me for years. Cody and Timmy now on the high school team. It's a lot of time and effort for these parents.
It really is.
Run these boys everywhere they got to go. Practice, meetings, you know, all the things that go into it. Giving up your Sundays after church, stuff like that. That's Kopic.
Man, it's a hard run, and
he got about 5 yards. But, you know, for all that, and then to come out and watch your boys get pummeled week after week after week, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. And, I like to see us beat them, but I feel bad for the kids. I do, because I've been there, and it ain't no fun losing.
No, it's not.
And Corbin, we've been pretty blessed through the years to not have to deal with a whole lot of it.
That's true, you know. And, you know,
I feel like, you know, people's hard on our coaching staff at times, and we've both been guilty of it, but the fact of the matter is, we're in the second round of the playoffs almost to give me every year, if not the regional championship, and we're winning at least 6 or 7 games a year. A lot of teams around here would be happy to get 6 wins in 1 year.
Josh Jewell snags one down there at the 40, and he's down at the 35, first down Redhounds. Yeah, you're right, Josh. Do you know what it would do for this program right here, this South Laurel program, if they were to reel off about 3 or 4 6-win seasons or 7-win seasons in a row?
Yeah.
You know, then
be a spark.
We don't have that loser mentality. We have a winning record. And then you have to build from there. So, Out of the wishbone. Kopic. I don't think he gets anything. You know, it's actually cool down there.
Yeah,
but up here in this press box, buddy, it is hot.
Well, I'd rather be up here since I didn't dress for the cold weather. It's a little chilly down there on the sideline.
Second down for the Redhounds, 7:54 mark.
I never made it across. I was talking to one of my buddies down there who's a South Love, and he was talking about Deathridge. They said they saw him shedding some tears as Matt Joel breaks off a big
20,
run.
down the 15-yard line. They mark him at the, right at the 15. First down, Redhounds.
You know, Deathridge is hurt, and that's why he's out, but it's tough on kids, and he threw that pick six, and they said he really showed it emotionally on the sideline. It was really eating at him, hurting him. And he's been the leader on this team.
Yeah.
What is this, his third year starting?
Yeah, second, I know. I can't remember if he started 3 years ago. I don't think he did. I think it was his second year as the full-time guy. But, without him, as Kopic goes barreling down towards the 10, without Deathridge, they're much lesser of a team.
Oh, yeah.
And they were already 1-3.
And their one touchdown came without Deathridge. That wasn't the quarterback. That was a well-run route.
Yes.
And that receiver, he wasn't in the best position when he caught the ball. He just had the speed to get to the end zone.
Yeah. Second down play. Handoff off the left tackle. 41, Kopic. Touchdown, Redhounds. From 11 yards out.
There's a flag in the middle of the field. That late flag, that's going to be against the Cardinals for sure. I know, a late hit. As I saw a red jersey fly through there after the touchdown.
Holding
Redhounds, personal foul against the Cardinals. That should be replay the down.
Well, that's the second touchdown we've had taken off the board because of a penalty.
And that's a young man I'd really like to see get one, Kopic.
So we'll replay the down, as you said, and be second down and 6, ball on the 11.
We're already at the 6:40 mark of the third quarter. Redhound's got the keys out, going on a drive here.
Yeah, I like that, Josh. Snap. That's Kopic again off the left side. And he drives down inside the 5. He should have first down yardage, I think. First and goal, Redhounds at the 3. And if there was any air left in the sails of the Cardinal fans, this is going to take and let the rest of it out, I think.
Yeah. Well, this has been a long drive. We got the ball with 11 minutes on the clock, and we're right up about 5 minutes now. And you can start to tell they're slower than they was, I guess, the defense. He throws it.
Incomplete. Bring up third down. Second down. There you go. That's a dangerous pass right there. I don't really like that.
A lot of traffic. Yeah, it's about like throwing across New Circle Road at 5 o'clock.
Waddle. Hands off. Touchdown, Redhounds. Jake Kopic gets the pay dirt this time. 34-7, Redhounds. Yeah, I noticed our fire engines aren't down here tonight for some reason.
You hear the cannon boom, and that, I believe the route's on.
Yeah, 34-7. We still have about 6 minutes left in this third quarter.
That first drive showed no life out of this South Laurel offense. And
I'll be honest with you. I mean, I'm for sportsmanship, but if I'm the head coach of the Redhounds, which I'm not, but if I were, this is one night where I would let my team score as many as they can.
Yeah. Well,
the offense has been struggling so much.
Yeah. Confidence boost.
Yep. Let's take the break with them. It's 5:58 mark, and we'll be right back with the kick. Ready? This is Redhound Football, brought to you by Redhound Productions. Randy McCarg along with number one son, Josh. We're at Campbell Field. The Redhounds with a 1-3 mark coming in here against South Laurel, and looks like they're trying to right the ship here tonight. Good coverage on the kick. And Redhounds up 35-7 with 5:51 left here in the third quarter. And going into the open week next week, Josh.
There's an injured player on the field. I see one of the Redhounds, Grigsby, waving for some help for the Cardinals.
He's up again. He's up. You know, earlier with Deathridge, he went down and they were signaling for somebody to come out, and then he got up, and I thought, well, the Deathridge has not been back in.
No, and talking to people down there, it sounds like they saw the same thing, probably concussion-like symptoms, because he wasn't showing any pain anywhere. He wasn't holding his shoulder or anything, and there was no ice ever applied.
Well, the concussions are nothing to be tampering with, you know, if that's the case. If you don't want to take any chances.
Pitch back to the halfback, sort of like a little shuffle pass off to the right, and it not much room there. They tried to catch the Redhounds off guard and shotgun, and about 2 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 8.
Redhounds, Josh, I just pulled the schedule because I wanted to look. Have you looked at the schedule? Do you know who we have coming off open week?
Probably Wayne.
It is Wayne County. So that's good to have that open week, I think, to get prepared for them.
Well, we'll need a while to get prepared because that's a passing attack that will put points on the board.
That's right. 2nd down and 8 now. Thought Jason had went home, but he crawled back up here. Snap. Good protection. Incomplete.
Well, he had a wide open man down here at about 36. That's who I thought he was throwing to, but he went to the short route.
And he's pleading some kind of case to the referee.
Well, I think they was wanting pass interference, but he was still, I mean, that guy he threw to was right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
You can bump him inside 5. You can't ride him, you can't tackle him, but you can bump him. And
3rd down now and 8. Ball on the 30-yard line. I think this is a good measuring stick for South Laurel to see where they're at.
Yeah.
You know, you're playing a team that's 1-3, but they've lost 3 games the way we have. And I think that Tanner Powers. And who else is in there to help him out? Kai Jackson?
Yeah, that was Tanner. Tanner had him down. Kai came in for cleanup. And another 3 and out for the Cardinals. Les might be off on his prediction this week of 35-20.
You know, I didn't check in reading the paper all week, and I didn't look at the pick. Is that what he had?
35-20. I'm looking at it right here.
We've got 35 with 16, 17 minutes left in this game, but I don't know if they're going to hit 20.
Others in action tonight. Whitley's at Clay. Harlan at Linkamp.
South Laurel missing a player out there, so there's confusion. And
he about blocked.
He threw the flag. So,
well,
he threw that a little late.
Yeah, he did.
A very late flag, but
Hey, he went after
the ball was there.
That was a good flag. Can you not hit the kicker?
You can if the ball's there, and I thought it was.
The ball was there. Yeah, I'm gonna give that back.
So it'll be 15 on the roughing the kicker. Williamsburg's down at Oneida, Tennessee this week.
Coach Jewell.
I read about Linkamp. They're thinking this is their game to get Harlan tonight, and Harlan's pretty good. We played that team last year, if I'm not mistaken, I don't remember them having hardly any seniors on the team last year.
Yeah,
Florida got blanked by Williamsburg big time.
Yeah, they did.
Did they?
They got smoked by Williamsburg. I believe it was 36-0.
well, that's who we finished with, I believe.
Yeah, it is. We get them over here this year.
I'm going to tell you, I like the play by Kai Jackson. And I didn't feel that should have been a flag there, but
That was a really late flag on that.
it was. I mean, he stood there and thought about it. And, I have to think that if you have to think about it, don't throw it.
South Laurel has another player down on the field being attended to.
I think he's just cramped up. They're stretching him out.
Drag him off the field and stretch him. I've been there.
I lost you. Did you hear me? I lost you.
Yeah, I got you. I hit the mic.
Oh, okay.
Said drag him off the field. I've been there. I've cramped.
That's David Bird for the Cardinals. Know his mother and dad.
Big pressure from the Redhound.
Tanner Powers takes him down. I love the bus. He's a football player.
Yeah. He's looking more like Ray Lewis right now.
Big loss on the play. Second down. I don't think that's 20.
No,
That's not 20.
It's way less than 10. Probably more like 17 or 18.
Yeah, that's not 20.
10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 yards.
Well, this marker is at about the 39, and that's at the 31. So that's 18 yards. Second down play.
Big pressure
Pressure's coming again. Down he goes again.
Kai Jackson.
Kai Jackson.
They are just.
And right now the Redhound defense is just.
They're wearing a.
They are eating Cardinals for lunch.
Wearing out this offensive line from South Laurel. They're just switching the pressure every time, bringing somebody.
I don't know why that crowd over there ain't really going crazy. I mean, we're seeing some good defense here. Hey, I don't know why they're here. That's got me pumped up. I mean, I really appreciate the defense that these kids are playing.
It's fun now. This is fun.
I like to watch that.
Yeah, so the Cardinals are going to take a timeout in a 3rd and 29 spot at their own 20. We'll take the break. Redhounds on top, 35-7. We'll be right back.
Yeah, I mean, heck fire. That ain't going to get you pumped up. I don't know what is. All right, Redhound defense really playing some football here. 3rd and a 29 is what the board said. Oh, a little anxious. Give him 5 yards. So that's a lot to cheer about. Now instead of it being 3rd and 29, it's 3rd and 24. Way to go. I'm going to have to see if I can hear some of this, Josh.
With their fans?
Yeah. I hear them hollering. I want to know what they're hollering about.
I keep hearing somebody say hit somebody. That would be a good start.
3rd and 24.
Maybe hit the guy that's sacking your quarterback over and over. Here he comes.
There they come.
Big pressure.
This time he gets away. And Hart, they bring him down.
Hit on the sideline. It's clean. There's no horse collar in high school.
And he's not out of bounds.
There is high.
There's not in college.
It's in high school now.
I don't like that rule.
Whether there is or whether there's not, I don't know that I've ever seen it called.
I've seen last year called down here.
I don't like the.
I've seen some that I thought should have been called. But now
I know it's for safety, but
what are they?
What's the odds of you tackling somebody like that and actually hurting them? It's very low.
Where'd the down marker go? What'd they call? What'd we miss? What did they call?
They might have called horse color.
What did they call? What did he call?
Well, we missed one, so it's another first down for the Cardinals.
There comes Jackson again. And there they go. Good defense. I tell you what, man, the defense is unrelenting.
Yeah, number 46, Dalton Anderson on that stop. Another big hit on that quarterback.
Well, I'm sure.
Give that kid a lot of credit. He keeps hopping up. He's getting pounded this drive, though, and somehow they're still on the field and second down.
I'm sorry that we missed the call there. I would really like to know what that call was. I didn't see a thing. Second and 11. Snap.
And South caught him off guard, blitzing. Finally went to the run. It took them a long time, though. That's their biggest rush of the night, for
Cost
sure.
that quarterback getting a bunch of poundings. 1 minute and 15 seconds. Clock rolling here, third quarter.
Yeah, it was going to happen eventually. I would have done it a lot earlier, probably.
I'm back off my blitz now.
I'll start on the Cardinals.
Yeah, and you got Cardinal fans down here clapping. They don't realize what it's going against them. What they thought it was. First and 15 now for the Cardinals.
Well, as quiet as the crowd's been, they're still here.
Yeah, they're hanging in here.
This is a good old woodshed beating. Corbin up 35-7.
Snap. Oh, ball's on the ground. Back at the 50.
Well, they get the help with the penalties.
I think this is going to put it at about 25 yards.
Then they get the big first down gaining play on the ground. And now they're in second and forever. Or third and forever, right?
Yeah. Well, it looks like...
No, it's second because they had the false start.
But it's second down 25 is the way I've got it counted up. The board is showing 15. Whoever's running the scoreboard...
They've not changed it yet. It was second and 15 or first and 15 on the play. But that's the end of the third quarter. Redhounds on top 35-7 on the South Laurel Cardinals. We'll take the break and be right back for fourth quarter action.
All right, we're back for fourth quarter action, Josh. 35-7 Redhounds. Second and 28 for the Cardinals. Snap. And he's got some room. But he's going to be short at the first down.
Big game.
Down near the 30. He's still at least 2 yards shy of the first down. But a big run right there on second down. So it's third down now. The Cardinals taking a beating here tonight.
I would expect a little bit more of a hurry. I mean, game's over. They're not coming back on this defense, but you can't have that mentality on offense. Get up to the line, run some offense, try to get some points.
Yeah, I agree. Ball's on the ground.
He is not going to get the first. Well, never mind. Take that back.
Second effort, man.
Redhound should have had him for a 2-yard loss.
He may have got it.
No.
Good effort by the quarterback. He's shy, I think.
Please don't measure.
Woo! What just happened there, Josh?
All of our lights flickered in the entire stadium.
And it looks like all of a sudden it's darker back that way.
Yep. Yeah, electrics went out somewhere. Well, I mean, we lost all the power for a
split second, didn't we?
Camera's still on. Scoreboard didn't lose anything. The lights, all of them flashed, though. Yeah, they got the first down after they measure.
So it'd be first and 10.
Well, that sucks after all the sacks and big hits on the quarterback. They're inside the Redhound 30 now.
Yeah, for all that defense. But one thing, they having to earn it.
They've had him back by 15 yards backwards.
Yeah.
Still going.
Oh!
Again, first down. Oh, they're going to get him on first down.
That's going against South.
He must have drawed them.
Yep. So they thought, and I have to admit, I thought it was going against the Redhounds.
Big guy for the Redhounds, 72, Dakota Robertson jumped, and he thought himself it was against him. He showed frustration, and it's against the Cards.
So they have it first and 15. 10-20 mark. Clock running. Snap.
Big pressure.
Yeah, he's going down hard again. Back at the 39, 40 yard line. See where they mark him. Now, look here.
56.
He's all the way back, falling across backwards at the 40, and they're marking it.
It's this guy. You watch this guy every time. If the ball's on the other side of the field, he's always a yard or two behind the other guys.
He didn't have no forward progression that time, though. Because he was behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Well, still second and 20.
All these sacks are helping the time game for the Redhounds. We're down to the 9:30 mark in the fourth quarter, and I'd say the Cardinals are as ready for this one to get over as anybody. Here comes more pressure. That has got to be a block.
Oh, yeah.
He sells that one at the cheerleaders.
Yeah, that had to be a block in the back. Now, what's that flag for?
I think it's going to be on the quarterback because he's pleading his case about something.
Oh, what are you getting?
Intentional grounding.
Didn't get out of the pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, but your receiver has to be able to.
Fourth down.
Yeah, it's a loss of down. Needed to be back where the flag was thrown.
Which will be about the 49 yard line.
Well, he threw the flag more about the 49, but he's showing there at the 44. Now they're walking off yardage. That's not correct. It's where you throw the ball from.
They walked off 5 yards, I think.
Yeah, and it should be from where the pass is thrown. Now, whether that was intentional grounding or not, I
don't know.
I didn't see it. I thought he was outside. You can throw him in the stands all day long as you're outside of your tackle box. Nonetheless, Cardinals will punt. Redhound's going to let this one go and
takes a Cardinal bounce. Be first and 10 Redhounds down about the 12, 13 yard line. 9:09 mark. 35-7. Redhounds up. And even though we're up 35-7, Josh, there's still a lot of things need to correct as far as penalties.
Yeah.
And mental errors.
Yeah, I was looking for a lot more from the offense. And, in this second half, we come out 28-7 lead and scored quick, and it's been bleak since then. And penalties have just killed us, though. The defense tried time and time again to get off the field. And
these are not the days of Caleb Watkins.
Oh, Lord. Caleb Watkins was here to score B90 and stuff.
Jason said it would be 90-7 if Caleb was here.
He was fun.
Kopic on the carry.
He sure was. He
caught a gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
He had that true breakaway speed, man.
County Central showed it all. I thought the kids were scared to get near him.
Caleb was a real football player. We got some good football players out there right now. They've just not found their groove. Josh Jewell here to the near side.
Senior Matt Jules had a good night on the ground.
He sure has. That's Kopic.
Kopic still
on his feet to the 40. Finally drugged down. Wow.
That got away. He was pulling away from that kid when he made the tackle.
That was nice. I don't know how he stayed on his feet. Kopic is a kid that he can be explosive. He's not been yet, but he's just a sophomore.
Yeah, that's explosion. 32 yards right there.
Starting tailback.
Yeah, his better days are ahead of him.
32-yard gain. First down, Redhounds. Ball at their own 47-yard line. And that one will start sending fans toward the doors as they start filing out on both sides. More so on the Corbin side.
8-minute mark. 1st and 10. Taylor Waddle turns. Leaves it with Matt Jewell. Looking for someplace to go. Still on his feet. They give him the 49, 2 yards.
Well, I think most of the superheroes have went ahead and revealed their faces, removing their masks.
Yeah.
This is not a very heroic effort by the Cardinals.
Superheroes are headed for the gates.
Kopic again, still on his feet, breaks a few tackles.
Good run.
First down.
Out to the 40.
That's a nice trap.
Maybe they give him the 39. First down, Redhounds. Yeah, nice run there by Jake Kopic.
So Kopic now with over 40 yards rushing on this drive alone. You know, the one thing I didn't see out of the Redhounds that I wanted to see tonight was more passing.
Who's this superhero?
I believe it's Robin.
Is that Robin?
I think so. Female Robin.
Oh.
One of the Redhounds gets a head start. So that'd be a 5-yard penalty. Yeah, we need to throw the ball more. And we're playing a weaker team. You know, this is the time to see what you got, what you could work with, you know. Yeah. And I just don't feel like we've put the ball in the air enough tonight.
Yeah, it's 35-7.
Eventually we're going to have to. And we've been in those situations already. Tates Creek, Danville, Lexington Christian have to throw the ball late in the game. And if you're not throwing it before that point, it's hard to get it.
Another flag.
Big.
Finally brought down inside the 25.
That's a big, hard run for a first down that's coming back. Yeah, I don't think the Cardinal fans can complain about the refs tonight.
No, the Redhounds.
We've had our fair share of mistakes.
Got plenty of flags.
I think Corbin's winning the sideline war too with the cheerleaders, because I see ours over there still doing stuff, and these I ain't hardly heard these girls say.
Well, in their defense, they've not got a lot to yell about.
Corbin comes to the line, 1st and 20.
Oh, nice move by Taylor Waddle.
Yeah, turns that play into positive yardage. We're under 6 minutes. Redhounds rolling in this one, 35-7. Go pick up our second win of the year, going into that needed off week. I mean, besides tonight, Redhounds have really been beat up on these first 5 weeks of the season. It's been a long haul, and they deserve a rest.
Well, then
get ready for
after that off week, you got 4 games that count, the 4 that count.
Yeah, we got a big district matchup coming back against Wayne County right here at Campbell Field.
Matt Jewell down inside the 25. That'll be good for another Redhound first down.
See, you watch this official on the far side. He first wanted to stop at the 25. Yeah, I'd like to see some stats on Jewell tonight. He's well over 100.
Oh, yeah.
Turned in an excellent performance in his last game against the Cardinals.
I'm looking, Josh, over there to where the kids are at the far end on the other side. They're playing. And when I first glanced over there and seen all what's going on, it looks like a prison yard.
All the fences. Waddle keeps this one, and there's nothing there.
Yeah, and it looks like the gangs are fighting for territory over there. 2nd and 9, ball on the 28.
This is a good drive for the Redhounds. This one started at the 13-yard line.
Well, I guess it's time now to say that South Laurel, you need to hit the panic button. Oh, the ball's on the ground.
Waddle got back on it. Yeah.
That back didn't open up, did he?
They're going into the second half of the season with a 1-4 record with their lone win against
Linkamp.
Single A bottom feeder Linkamp.
Yeah.
Which Linkamp, they picked up another win against Pineville.
That was a shocker.
Yeah, it was, and I believe they trailed 14-0 at halftime, didn't they?
Yeah, Pineville's a fairly good little team.
Yep.
340.
So that's a big win for the Campers. I believe that was at Pineville, wasn't it? And I think that coach over there, Russell, he sounds positive. I like what I'm hearing in the paper and stuff. He might have them back on the right track.
Their numbers went up from 17 last year to over 30 players this year.
Yeah, that's good. Having numbers is one thing. First thing you got to do as a coach when you're taking over a dead program is get the kids to buy in, you know.
3rd and 14.
And a new coach can always bring new life.
Delay a game on the Redhounds.
3:28 remaining in this one. Had a cool Campbell Field.
Oh, incomplete. That's one I think that Josh Jewell usually catches.
Yeah, that's one of the few drops.
You don't see him miss any.
I'd go for it on 4th down. You have to, but where you're at. You have a chance.
I tell you, they keep their trainer busy over here at South Laurel, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, we're looking at the...
They've got several sitting.
I'm looking at this, though. This is a 5A school we're playing, and their sideline is a lot thinner than the Corbin sideline.
Oh,
a lot of kids out there.
Yeah. Waddle throwing, and again. Wow.
That never happens.
What's wrong? You got butterfingers?
Man, he don't miss those passes.
No.
Josh
And them were two good passes by Waddle. Them were good balls.
They were.
Good throws.
Those are catchable balls.
But the Redhounds a turnover on downs. It'll be 1st and 10. South Laurel ball at their own 27. 3:18 remaining. 35-7 Hounds. Been a very... Yeah, there's not really been any points. Just the Copic touchdown in the 3rd quarter. And
That's been it in the second half.
Dry second half.
Second half's been very, very boring, actually.
Yeah.
We have a timeout on the field. Let's take a timeout with them real quick. 3:18 mark. Redhounds turned it over on downs. 1st and 10 now for the Cardinals. Ball on the 27-yard line, Josh.
Jewel's not in there? He's put some younger players in.
Yeah, he has. I think
that is Cody McCarg out there. Also seen John Ben Chadwell over here. And JB, number 13, he's been battling a hamstring injury. And his first game action, I believe, was Monday in a JV game over here against Clay County.
Yep.
And he ran the opening kickoff for a touchdown. So
number 6, Corey Taylor's in the game as well.
He looked good coming back.
And I can't find a 67. We've got one in the game, though.
Snap. There's the throw.
Cody on the tackle.
Hey, now. He's
Personal foul.
He's going to get a flag.
You know, you never get in a game. You want to take the kid to the ground.
My kid.
Oh, that's that figures. Cheap shotter.
Well, he's a junior, but he doesn't play. Of course, he's not playing varsity ball, and he makes the play there, and he's excited, I guess.
Well, what do they coach him? Take him to the ground.
Yeah.
He took him to the ground.
Yeah.
And it's not like it was anything dirty.
14.
It wasn't anything dirty. He just
That's bad. You know, he made a mistake, but
3 or 4 yards
you
out of
know,
bounds.
that's not the first time anybody's made a mistake.
He
either.
saved the touchdown.
Yeah, he did. It could have been 6.
It was 6 if he didn't make the
If
play.
he didn't make the play.
He made the play. Yeah, they've still only got 7 on the board. 2:15 remaining in the fourth quarter. I'd like to see the Redhounds stop them right here.
He brings him in. He's getting a little coaching there.
Yeah, and I think it's more coaching than getting on to him for
Yeah.
the hit out of bounds, you know.
I don't think
And you've got to coach these kids.
Yeah. Well, they don't learn if there's one thing, you don't learn if you don't play.
No, and seeing this offense is a lot different than seeing a JV offense on Monday nights.
Yep. And there you go.
And that, you know, there's another flag. I mean, they could have thrown a flag right there. That's a late hit on the quarterback. And they let it go. Another young kid.
Seniors just kept rounding and pounding.
So South scores again on the
Big score against our JV.
JV.
So
And they still trail
137
35-13. They're pretty excited. I have to be honest, as a parent, as a dad, I would be embarrassed to do that with my team getting beat like that. But that's just me.
Cody wouldn't want you doing that. Cody don't want you to yell for him at all, though. Kick's good. 137 remaining in the game.
35-14.
We'll take the break right here and be back for the end of this one. Got a tackle?
Of course, it has to be your boy. I remember.
We're back. South Laurel's lined up for the onside kick. 137 remaining in this one. 35-14 Hounds.
A lot of confusion.
Yeah, you don't use the hands team a whole lot.
And the Redhounds recover. That's number 46. Is that Anderson?
Yep. And if he hadn't have recovered it, it would have been Corbin ball anyways, because I don't think it was going to make it 10 yards.
Yeah. So the Redhounds take over 1st and 10 now.
And what should be the final drive of this game, I think South's probably got a few timeouts in the pocket.
It's 1:36 on the clock.
Hey, all they got to do is down it.
Corey Taylor's checked in at quarterback for the Redhounds.
Most of the varsity out there, though.
Corey's a sophomore. He's got Dalton Anderson to this side. Right up the middle.
Who is that around the carry? Number 18 for the Redhounds.
William Reedy.
Reedy.
Another sophomore. And South's going to hang on to the timeouts and take them back to London with them. This one
This one's out of reach.
Goes under the 1 minute mark. It's Reedy again. He breaks
Good
through.
run.
First down, Redhounds.
Down to the 36.
Man, this,
See you, buddy.
that's what you like to see. These kids come in, get a chance, move the ball, get you some first downs. I like to see them get in the end zone.
Well, Josh,
Sort of sore about that last touchdown.
put the wraps on it.
Another good showing by the Redhound defense. Gets us 2-3 on the year, and we get ready for some big district games down the road. That's Dalton Anderson. He's still on the ground, or on his feet. But all in all, that's, I'm not going to say it's the best we've looked at.
Yeah,
which
still
it's hard to grade on this type of competition.
There's a lot of penalties. We know that we're committing too many penalties.
There's
the discipline stuff. We've got to clean that stuff up, or it will cost us dearly.
Yeah, you've got a 21-point win, but there's still them negatives out there. You got to clean it up. We got to get ready for Wayne County coming in here. All in all, a good performance for the Redhounds. Though we dominated from the get-go, and but defense looks as good as it's ever looked. I mean, we've got a really good defense, and we're going to have to get the offense going with them, too, to win some more games. But Redhounds get to 2-3, 35-14 over the South Laurel Cardinals.
Big win, man.
Yep.
Beating your rival. Really, it's like a crosstown rival.
Yeah, it is, and we did it in good fashion. This one was never close in the second half.